Good afternoon, class. Thank you. You can sit down. Okay. Today's lesson, we are going to look at how income tax is calculated in PNG. And I've given the chart that is actually used by IRC because it's provided by IRC. That's what they use to calculate tax in PNG. So I would like you to sit next to one of those green papers that I've passed around. There are only 4 of them, so you have to be in 4 groups so that you are able to see. Okay, look at table A. Can you all see? Right, move closer so you can see. Look at table A. It says column 1. Are we listening? Column 1, it says salary per fortnight. It's not very clear on the screen, that's why you have to look at it on the chart. Okay, then it says exceeding, not exceeding, which means if you only get 1 kina, if you receive 1 kina in a fortnight, non-resident taxpayers means those people who are not, who are Papua New Guineans, but they don't live in PNG, they work elsewhere. None of them will receive 1 kina, but that's what it says now. Column 3 says where no declaration is lodged. Okay, every time when you finish school and when you work, you will fill in what is called a tax declaration form. And in that tax declaration form, you indicate how many people depend on you, how many dependents you have. So if the husband works and the wife doesn't work, then all his children and the wife are his dependents. So the amount of money that you pay as tax actually depends on the number of dependents you have. That's why I said earlier, if you want to pay less tax, you get married and have 20 children, but then you also have to be able to provide for them. Otherwise, there's no need. Okay, that's column 3, where there is no declaration lodged. Okay, let's just move down, have a look at that table where it says exceeding 165 kina, not exceeding 167. Can you find it? Exceeding 169, exceeding 165, not exceeding 167. Can you all find it, please? You all found it? Okay. Make sure you're looking at it now. Go, and then it says for column 4, where a declaration is lodged, which means where you have filled in a declaration form. So for someone who earns an amount of money more than 165 kina, but less than 167 kina. Are we listening? Are we listening? Are you listening or you're not listening? Listening, okay. First of all, there are going to be 3 columns on the paper. Column A says where an employee's salary or wages is less than 237 kina, because if you earn more than 237 kina, you pay a different rate of tax. Okay, that's column B. We'll look at it later. We'll look at column A first. So this is from 0 to 237 kina. Okay, 165 kina, it says exceeding 165 kina, but not exceeding 167 kina. That means this person earns between 165 kina and 167 kina. You understand? Okay, you look across. if this person is a non-resident taxpayer, he is going to be charged 41 kina, 75 toya. Can you all see that? Now, if he forgets that he's working and he has not filled in a declaration form, which many times it happens, he will be charged 78 kina, 49 toya as tax. He will pay 78 kina, 49 toya as tax. But then if he lodges a declaration, if he declares the number of dependents that he has, he will not pay any tax. Clear? Okay. Go down the table, still on table A. Sorry, you're now going to do an example first. Using table A, do this example. If a worker is paid 153 kina 40 toya, he lodged a declaration claiming 3 dependents. How much tax is he going to pay? Look at the table. The amount of money is 153 kina 40 toya. He lodges a declaration, which means he fills in a declaration form, and he says he's got 3 dependents. How much tax will he pay? If you found the answer, you have to put your hand up. How much tax does he pay? Esther?
Nothing.
Okay, he doesn't pay any tax because he's lodged a declaration. Okay, now, that's the part of the table that has been enlarged for you, and 153 kina 40 toya is between 153 and 155 kina. If he's a non-resident, he has no choice but to pay 38 kina 75 toya. If he doesn't lodge a declaration, he pays 72 kina 85, but because he's lodged the declaration, he doesn't pay any tax. Okay, we go on to table B. Have a look at table B. Now, table B represents those wages that are more than 237 kina but less than 800 kina per fortnight. Many of the teachers actually come under this. That's not a lot of money. Okay. I showed you how to use the table. This one, sorry, let's just go. This one is slightly different. Now, the first column says gives salary per fortnight. Second column gives non-resident taxpayers. Third column will give where no declaration is lodged. Now, the fourth column specifies the number of dependents that a wage earner or a salary earner has. So, if you lodge a declaration, if someone earns 363 kina to 365 kina, if he doesn't lodge a declaration, he will pay 171 kina, 55 toya. Please, if there are others in your group who can see, then make sure they know what I'm talking about. Can you all see that? Okay, if this person has 3 dependents, and he has lodged a declaration, how much tax is he going to pay? $20 kina 56 toya? Okay, good. Now you know what to do. Using table B, you are going to find out how much a person who earns 636 kina a fortnight and lodges an application for one dependent, how much does he pay? 636 kina with one dependent. Killer's group. How much tax does that person pay?
$85 kina, 87 toya.
85 kina, 87 toya. Okay, good. I want you to have a look at the same person. If he earned 636 kina, if he didn't have any dependents, he'll be paying 100 kina, 3 toya. If he had one dependent, 85 kina, 87 toya. If he had 4 or more dependents, he only pays 55 kina, 56 toya. There's a lot of difference. Okay. Next table. Table C, column 1. It says non-resident taxpayers, if the fortnightly income exceeds 800 kina, please understand table C as well, you pay 218 kina 46 toya plus 35 toya for each 1 kina if the salary is more than 800 kina, which the fortnightly salary exceeds 800 kina. So you pay 218 kina 46 toya plus 35 toya for each kina by which the salary exceeds 800 kina. Next one, where fortnightly income exceeds 2,692 kina, you pay 880 kina 66 toya plus 40 toya for each 1 kina by which the fortnightly salary exceeds 2,692 kina. Okay, which means, this is what it means. If you earn 1,000 kina a fortnight, which is good money, you will pay as tax. Okay, tax will be 218 kina and 46 toya plus you take away 800 kina from 1,000 kina and you are left with 200. So from that 200 kina, 35 toya is taken off from every 1 kina for tax. So it will be 35 toya times the leftover, which is 200, which is 218 kina 46 toya plus 7 kina? 70. Oh, sorry, 70 kina, which is 288 kina 46 toya. Okay, remember what I said when we were looking at the rate that we looked at on the worksheet, which was, it's slightly different. Now this one's different. You pay tax, but then if you earn a little bit more than 800 kina or more than 800 kina, you will pay 35 toya. That's 35 toya for every 1 kina. So you only have 65 toya from every 1 kina for you to use. Maybe it's fair. The government needs the money. Okay, so you understand? Now, for the next one, where fortnightly income exceeds 2,692 kina, you pay 880 kina 66 toya plus it increases. So the more money you earn, the more tax you pay. 40 toya for each 1 kina by which the salary exceeds 2,692. Similar. Now, the next one, if your fortnightly income is 3,654 kina, you pay 1,265 kina 46 toya as tax plus 47 toya for every 1 kina which exceeds 3,654 kina. Okay, that's table C. Now, column 1 on table C, column 2 says, that's if you're a non-resident taxpayer, that's column 1. Column 2, where no declaration is lodged. See how much you are going to pay? If you don't declare how many dependents you have, you will pay 376 kina plus 47 toya for every 1 kina that you earn. You work hard for the money, but you have to pay tax. Column 3 is where declaration is lodged. Where fortnightly income exceeds 800 kina, this time you only pay 158 kina, 8 toya plus 35 toya for each 1 kina that exceeds 800 kina. It's less if you lodge a declaration. If it exceeds 2,700 kina, you pay 823 kina plus 40 toya for every 1 kina that is more than 2,700 kina. And then where the fortnightly income exceeds 3,662, you pay 1,207 kina 91 toya plus 47 toya for every 1 kina, excuse me. Okay, next. You are going to do this example based on table C. Finished? Okay, at the bottom of where it says column 1, column 2, and column 3, it says dependent, 1 dependent, 17 kina, 31 toya, 2 depends. That's not text. You have to understand what the table is saying. says the amount, the table is reduced by the amount set out below opposite the number of dependents is shown on that form. So if the number of dependents is 3 dependents, the tax is reduced by this value. Where dependence declaration has been finished, the amount of deduction calculated in accordance with column 3 of the table is reduced by this amount. Okay, note that table, sorry, at the bottom of the table it says, where dependent declaration has been furnished, the amount of deduction calculated in accordance with column 3 of the table above is reduced by the amount set out below, opposite the number of dependents and as shown on that form. That's the declaration form. Finished? Okay. She earns 3,500 kina. She lodges a declaration and she has 3 dependents. So 3,500 kina, that amount will come under column 3, where it says, section where it says where the fortnightly income exceeds 2,700 kina. So you get, or that tax is going to be 823 kina, 8 toya, plus 40 toya for every 1 kina that exceeds 2,700. So 3,500 take away 2,700 will be 800 kina. So you multiply that 40 toya by 800 kina. So we get 823 kina, 8 toya plus 300 kina. 300 or 320? 320, which is 1,008 toya. Okay, but she has 3 dependents, so we have to decrease this amount by 40 kina, 38 toya. So her actual tax is going to be 1,143 kina, 8 toya, take away 40 kina, 38 toya. I still think that's a lot of money. 1,103, 2. Okay, so she actually pays 1,102 kina, 70 toya. Okay, this is just okay, these tables, they've actually been enlarged a little bit. Okay, your exercise, you're going to do questions 1, 2, and 3. Quick. Based on the table, you have to go back. The exercise is based on what's on the table. Okay, just move it down. Yep. You ready to pull a freeze? Oh yeah, that's right. I'll tell them that. I was thinking after, yeah, we'll come back to ready. I'll let them know. That's good. Good thinking. Thank you. Yeah. You'll do a revision exercise. Finished? Okay, number one. A man earns 500 kina fortnight. He lodges a declaration and says he has 3 dependents. How much tax does he pay? Pondrile, your group.
42 kina 66 toya.
42 kina 66 toya, all agree? All right, number 2, a single woman earns 600 kina a fortnight. She does not lodge a declaration. What is the amount of tax she pays? Miriam, your group.
She pays 282 kina 47 toya.
282 kina, 47 toya. You other groups agree? Right, next one. Jake in your group, a man earns 888 kina in a fortnight and lodges a declaration claiming no dependents. How much tax does he pay? Siegfried.
$246 kina 46 toya.
246 kina 46 toya. Vui. What did you say? 286 kina? 40 toya. 246? 246 kina, you said. Ah, six, huh? Okay, 246 kina, 46 toya. Vui, this group disagrees. What?
188 kina 88 toya.
188 kina, 88 toya. Which one is correct? Second one? Have you found the mistake? Okay, good. How much is his net pay? Group 4, Daniel?
$699 kina 12 toya.
699 kina 12 toya? Yes? You just have to subtract the tax from the salary. Okay, when we come back, we are going to do question 4 and question 5 based on the same thing, and then we are going to do 2 review questions based on what we have done so far, and we'll also do some more revision questions. All right, the key word to the pilot teacher is income tax. Good afternoon, class.